Today is Wednesday, which means it's Love is Super Day. We're gonna talk today about what is it that a man has to say to a woman. And I asked some ladies. I'm still waiting to hear back from and waiting for folks to hit me up live. I want to know what it is in 2025 that a man can say to a female in real life to get her to give him his number. What is it, ladies, that impresses you enough when the dude approaches you for you to give your number? Do you even let dudes approach you nowadays? I mean, it's hard out here for a pimp. And fellas, if you're single and you see a lady, what is it that you say when you're trying to get them digits? If you married, if you're in a relationship, let me know what it is you said to your lady to get her, or what your man said to get you. That's if you met in real life. If you met in real life, you probably met back in the 90s. If you met more recently, you probably met online, which is why I want to have this conversation and get some information from people. Like, can we have conversations in real life with strangers? I remember me personally. Okay, me personally, I did most of my macking in high school. So I was in high school. I was kind of the fly guy that all the chicks liked because I was a class clown, a little cute little class clown, the rebel. Everybody liked the bad boy. So SupaTim, back then it was Tim Dog. Tim Dog was the funny guy, the rebel, that was a class clown that cussed out teachers. You know what I'm saying? Hooks class, all that good stuff. So that kind of bad boy, funny guy persona really got me attention. And once everybody in school pretty much knew me, say around like my junior year, senior year, I could just talk to anybody I wanted to because everybody already knew me. So it's kind of different. It was the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So talking in real life was still a thing, but I didn't have to really do much because everybody already knew me. Once I got out into this real world and started seeing real chicks in real life that you didn't know and had to actually talk to, um, initially I was shy. I'm always kind of chill and quiet in new environments while I peep the scene out. So while I was working at Shoe City in Eastover, after high school, I would just did that, kind of peep the scene, see what the other dudes was doing, and then I kind of made a decision like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I was the man in school, so I know how chicks are like me. It's just a matter of me having the confidence to do it. So watching the other older guys try to talk to girls and see where they was messing up at and knowing, I know I would have did this, I would have said that. It was just a matter of me having the confidence to do it. So once I got the confidence to holler at chicks, and you working in a shoe store in a major shopping center, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a plethora of chicks coming through. So I was always pulling them like hamstrings. And it wasn't nothing special that I was doing. I was kind of just being myself. I ain't had no like special lines. I never planned what I was gonna say. It was pretty much just like working in the shoe store is like the icebreaker. How you doing? You need help with some shoes. That's always the first thing that allowed the icebreaker, the environment. And come to think of it, like most of the chicks that I've met in real life was pretty much in comfortable settings like my job. I was either meeting chicks at Shoe City, meeting chicks at ESPN Zone, and I just sit back and let the chicks come to me. I let the environment give me the confidence to be me, because when I'm in my comfort zone, I can be whoever, you know what I'm saying? I can be confident. I can speak. Like I said, I have the environment to help break the ice, because if I'm working, I gotta approach you. I gotta talk to you. You're going to talk to me because you need my help or whatever you're there for. And then from there, I could just be myself. And I've always been the type of person who can kind of take analyze a situation and respond back accordingly. And I didn't analyze the situation, but just if we're having a conversation, like whatever's going on, whatever she's wearing, you know what I'm saying, wherever we at, like I've always been the type of person to really kind of be quick witted. Let me say it. I'm a quick witted person to, let's say, be in the moment and know exactly how to respond to things in the moment. That is some smooth shit or some funny shit. When I was working at Shoe City, this older dude started calling me smooth because he would watch me. he would watch me talk to the females, and I talk to females at my age. I'm 18 years old. I see chicks my age, 23, 25, 30. Like, it didn't make a difference. Even if I didn't get the number, I had the confidence to talk to anybody because I felt like whatever comes out of my mouth is always going to be the right thing. So he called me smooth. Like, man, look at you. You all smooth. We little country nigga. That's my man, smooth. We all smooth. He be talking to the ladies. He be all smooth with it. And I've never had an issue when I'm in a comfortable setting where I feel confident because I have the safety and security of the setting to help initiate conversation. Now, there's been very few times where in the street, in real life, that I've actually talked to somebody and got their number. It's happened before, hasn't happened that often. I remember one time when I was a young buckaroo, I want to say about 22. Don't give me the line. About 20, I'll say about 22. So I'm at Pentagon City one day. I don't know. I think I just did shopping, give me some shoes or something. Just getting out the hood. I live in the Southeast. I want to get out of the hood, you know what I'm saying? Go out VA, hit Pentagon City up on a random afternoon when I was off from work. And I wanted something to eat. And I was like, man, I don't feel like eating by myself. And I seen this cute little chick. And I just approached her. I was like, how you doing, miss? Like, you got some plans? You know what I'm saying? You want to have lunch with me? It was like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She was like, sure. Pretty little jump. Oh, she was a pretty little jump. And we was gonna go to the little restaurant that's right there. If you know Pentagon City, you come out of Pentagon City from the train station. It's always some little restaurant right there as soon as you come out from the train station, come in from the train station. So we was gonna go there. The wait was too long. She ain't had time. So we just got some from the food court. We just sat and chilled and talked, had a wonderful conversation. And I just left it at that. I ain't get her number, nothing like that, but she thought enough of me, my approach, you know what I'm saying? She thought I was cute enough and all that. But like, oh, he look good. Oh, he nice. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he won't even, oh, okay. And we was good. But outside of that, like, I can't even really remember too many times where I was like trying to get a chick number like out in real life, in public, randomly in the street. Because you know why? One, I was shy. Like, I was shy. I ain't gonna fake. Even to this day, I'm still shy to initiate a conversation that leads to, like, if my intent is to, I'm trying to get your number, I never close the deal. I'll talk to you. I'll be like, hey, how you doing, miss? You know what I'm saying? How you feeling today? Whatever. I'm cool with that all day long. I'm cool with just starting random conversations with people because, one, again, I'm Supa. I know my personality and my aura, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the type of person that people open up to. You know what I'm saying? I just think I have that type of personality that's like, oh yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who it is, dudes, females, older, younger, you know what I'm saying? I think I have that type of personality that when I talk and open my mouth, people can kind of sense that I'm a good dude. And you know what I'm saying? I've never had a situation where I ain't gonna say I never had a conversation. It's very few times I've had conversations or approached somebody or initiated a conversation with anybody that people's like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Who the fuck is this nigga? Why is he talking to me? I've never really had that. Maybe from some little hood rat bitch once or twice. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't happen that often for me to remember it. But I've always in my adult life, ever since them Shoe City days back in 1998, 98, I've never been the type of person that had an issue with initiating a conversation. Simple, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, making comments and initiating conversation based on the environment, what the person's doing, where we at, you know what I'm saying? Some type of icebreaker. Then most people that have been around me know, like, I have a decent sense of humor. Like I said, I'm quick-witted, quick-witted, WITTED, and always have some type of appropriate, funny, witty, comeback for whatever's going on. So even if somebody says something smart, as long as I keep my cool and don't let the shit get to me, I know that I can still be like, say something back that's gonna make them smile, or say something back that's gonna ease the tension. But despite that, I be having chicks right in the putty. They be right in the motherfucking putty just for the taking. And I don't close the deal. So the other reason why I don't close the deal is because black women, it's hard to read. I'm not okay. Black women have issues. I'm gonna just keep it real. Black women have issues. You can talk to a chick at the store, y'all can have a nice little conversation. You can make her smile, all that, and then when you go to the, or at least for me, when you go to the, you know what I'm saying, can we talk more? Can I get your number? Can we, you know what I'm saying, chat later? It's always some shit. It's always some shit. And I don't really got time for the bullshit, which is why I'm like, look, I ain't even gonna really go that route. We had a nice little interaction. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe if I see her again, you know what I'm saying, depending on the interaction, you see a person again, and she be like, "Why you doing?" Because she remember you from the last little good interaction. And then I might be like, okay, she remember me enough. Our interactions was good enough for her to remember me and acknowledge me. So then I know, okay, well, I definitely need to close the deal now, because she basically throwing the pussy at a nigga. But it's like, it's hard for me to close the deal because I feel like I'm not scared of rejection. I just feel like in the midst of the rejection, it is a high probability of the person or the female, especially if she black, rejecting in a disrespectful, unnecessarily disrespectful way. It's okay if you be like, no, I'm okay, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Thank you anyway. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, boo, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice day anyway. I'm good, and I think most dudes are good with rejection. It's just about how females go about doing it. And yes, there are dudes out there that if a female, okay, this is the thing. So the guys who have issues with females who reject them, I think the issue with that is, why are you rejecting him to begin with? Like, he doesn't understand why you're even rejecting me to begin with. If I speak, hey, miss, how you doing? Can I talk to you for a minute? You like, nah, I don't have the time. Do you really not have the time? Or you just lying just so you won't have to talk to nobody and be social? I know people who would literally call me just so they can talk on the phone, just so that can be their excuse to not talk to people. Oh, I just called you. I just want you to be on the phone with me when I'm walking to the store. That way, if somebody try to talk to me, I can always use that as an excuse for me to ignore them. Like, to ignore them for no reason, to them is rude, and it is rude. But if I'm on the phone, oh, I didn't hear you because I'm on the phone. Oh, I don't have time to talk. I'm on the phone right now. They ain't called me because they want to talk to me. Called me because they just needed somebody on the phone so that I can be the excuse for them not to acknowledge somebody, because they could use being on the phone as a reason to not stop and have a conversation. I've talked to females about like attractive females. I don't talk to too many ugly chicks, but the attractive females that I know, I'm just like, yeah, they get tired of niggas always hollering at them. Like, Slim, like, what do you expect? If you're beautiful, you pretty, you're attractive, you know what I'm saying? That's like having a fancy car and nobody looking at it. Like, if you got a fancy car, people will look at it, they're gonna be like, oh, that's a nice car. I would like to drive that car, like to ride in that car. You know what I'm saying? But randomly going and driving in somebody's car or riding somebody's car is not a thing. But approach somebody for a conversation is a thing. Most of our interactions before social media was talking face to face, meeting face to face. In some place, your job, the grocery store, wherever, we met in a place in the real world, and we had a conversation. How you doing? What's your name? My name is da 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 da. That's how things were before social media, before dating apps and all that. And we kind of got away from it, which is why I'm kind of asking the question, like in real life, what does somebody have to do to impress you enough to give their number? Because we're so, the whole face-to-face real life interaction with strangers is such a dead thing now. I don't even know if it's possible. I don't even know if females really know what it takes to get their number. Single females looking for a man can get approached by a dude, and it would be so foreign to them for a dude to be like, "How you doing, miss? You looking nice today." You know what I'm saying? Is it cool if we, you know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Make some plans and we go out. Can I take you out? You know what I'm saying? Like I did at Pentagon. It's so foreign nowadays for that actual real life face-to-face. I can see your face in front of my face, not on my phone in my hand. And the conversation is actually words out of my mouth and not fingers tapping keys. That's so fucking foreign that I don't think women would even know what to do. Even women who grew up during the times where it was the talk to go to the, oh, I'm going to the mall and try and book some girls. That was a thing. The girls go to the mall with their little friends, and the boys go to the mall with their little friends, and they scoping for chicks. How you doing? Can I get your number? You pull out the pen, you got your little piece of, find a, you even curry, like a nigga like me, curry some paper, curry a pen. I always carry the pen just for that reason. Just in case I get a number. Sometimes I would have a little piece of paper. If you ain't have a little piece of paper, you got your pen, you wrote that shit on your hand. You be like, what's your name? Keisha, 555. Oh, 555. 555. Okay. It sounds fake, but I'm gonna call it anyway, Keisha, to see what's good. You know what I'm saying? Then you actually have conversations on the phone. You hear a person's voice. Now you can't even call a motherfucker on social media. And if you gonna call a motherfucker to have them conversation to break ice, I mean, wouldn't like Facebook, Instagram, who have those messaging features where you can call a person, wouldn't that be the best way to do it? I don't have to give out my real number. We already friends and follow each other on social media. We comment on each other's shit, like each other's shit. So why not let that be the conversation? The icebreaker nowadays is on social media, in the inbox, in the DMs, and then even with that, it's motherfuckers who's like, why you messing with me? What you want? What you need? How can I help you? And like, damn, I'm being social, bitch. So if us as men can't even initiate a conversation on social media privately, one-on-one in your messages, I know goodness well y'all not gonna take the time out of the day to actually have even 2 minutes to have a little conversation, get to know him enough for you to be like, you know what, he seems like a nice guy. I would like to talk to him more. As a man, and I'm sure I'm not the only man that feels this way, I wouldn't know what the fuck to say to a female nowadays. Like I said, the whole closing the deal to get the number shit, I'm like, okay, what do I do next? Because is she even like understanding like my Mac Daddy vibe? Like, is she getting my Mac Daddy vibe right now? Because the actual conversation is not happening on a phone or a device for them to really get it. That I'm actually making you smile. We're actually exchanging words. We're actually having real life moments with each other that could build to something else. You can't even call a chick. It's chicks on their Facebook. If you called me and I didn't give you permission, I'ma block you. Damn, but I can't even just call you on Facebook and say, hi, how you doing? 2025, one thing I wanted to do in 2025 is probably the only thing. Well, in 2025, what I wanted to focus on more was real life interactions. My 2025 campaign or slogan is Live 25. 25 is live, because I want real live interaction with people and get off the phones. Stop making everything about commenting and liking, messaging, real life, face to face. Let me hear your voice. I want you to hear my voice. Interactions. I've sent so many fucking messages to people in 2022, 23, 24, and the actual conversations is few or far between with people. I talk to doctors and professionals on the phone, but like real life motherfuckers, only 2 people that I really talk to, now 3 people that I really talk to in real life on a regular basis. I talk to my sister once a week because we always talk about the Commanders. We always talking about wrestling. I talk to my friend Anike every couple of weeks just to check on each other, how you doing, how's life. And I'll talk to my friend Portia maybe every week, every 2 weeks at the most. If I don't hear from her, I check on her. You good? Boom. Nobody else. And like a conversation, I told people like, oh, 2025, I want to talk on the phone. I want to hear your voice. People are like, why? Why you need to talk? What the fuck? Why I need to talk on the phone? What is wrong with talking to somebody that you know who you gave your phone number to? You gave them the phone number, which is used, part of the reason why a phone number is used. The initial reason why phone numbers was used was to pick up the phone and have a verbal conversation, a vocal conversation with somebody, not just the text and fucking app and blah, blah, blah. It's wonderful that we have these devices that we can do all this shit on. But the main reason for the device is to talk. To use it to talk while you are mobile. You don't have to be at home sitting down in your house. You can be on the move. You can be mobile and talk on the phone. So if a nigga can't even, if I can't have phone conversations or any kind of, I had a chick that I know, I've known this chick for about, what's this, 2025? I say about 15 years. I think I met her in 2008. You do the fucking math. Shit, that's over 15 years. 2008, 18. And about shit, it's been almost 20 years since I known this chick. Hit her up online. I was like, yo, hit my phone. Why? Because I want to talk. Why? Bitch, do we not know each other in real life? Like, we know each other in real life. You'd have been in my fucking house, ate fucking food from out my refrigerator. I'd have seen the street. Oh, what's up, Tim? So, you know what I'm saying? We have a relationship, like a real life relationship, but damn, I hit you on the messenger about talking on the phone, and you like, why? Why do we need to actually say words? Why does words need to be said to each other? I'm like, look, even if it just hear your voice, what's up, how you doing? What the fuck is so hard about that? So again, if I can't get somebody who I've known for almost 20 years to give me their number, because we haven't talked in a while outside of social media, to give me their number, and then she gave me the number, and I keep calling the motherfucker, and the motherfucker don't answer the phone. You gave me the number, knowing that as a person that I know, a person that I fuck with, person I want to talk to more in 2025 to make sure I have those real life interactions with. You give me the number, then you don't never answer the fucking phone. You don't even return the fucking text. Like, what the fuck is really going on? So the whole topic of today, the whole purpose of today's topic, what somebody had to do in real life to meet you or get their number, is because in today's world of 2025, that is a lost aspect of our, not just interaction with trying to meet somebody and get to know them and build a relationship and see where it goes. That's our real life issue, period. We don't talk to each other. We don't talk to family. And when I mean talk, I'm not talking about, yeah, message them. No, pick up the fucking phone. Talk so I can hear your voice, and let's actually see each other. And the good thing about my friend Anike is that If we haven't seen each other in a while, she'll call me, be like, Tim, I need to see you. We need to make plans because I need to see my friend face to face. We'll talk on the phone, we'll catch up, make sure everything good. How's his baby? How's mom? All that. But then when it's time, oh, I haven't seen Tim in a while, she'll call me. Tim, we need to see each other. We need to make plans to see each other face to face. And that's a real one right there. And I wish motherfuckers, family, other friends, and stuff like that would make those same plans. I got motherfuckers who I've been living in the apartment that I'm living in now. It'll be a year this weekend. This weekend to make the 53rd weekend that I've been living in my apartment. And I have people who live right down the street who still have not, I have family who still has not made the effort to swing by. What's up, Tim? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Spend time. I got friends that live in the city that I've offered, like, yo, I'll send you Uber. I'll pay for your Uber. Just come chill with a nigga. Face to face, like real motherfuckers do. Even when it comes to people that I'm trying to get to know and see what's up, I'm like, okay, what is the issue with like actually getting together? Now you can always invite a bitch to come out and eat. Like once you get to know them or meet them, even if it is on social media, now the next step is the actual face-to-face interaction that you can't even have a conversation that will allow you to make plans to get together in real life. Because even though you met and you know that us meeting and talking is to get to know each other, you still only trying to get to know a motherfucker through messaging. Dog, we need to stop. 2025 is live. I'm UrHero SupaTim. This is Love is Supa. You can let me know how you feel about the situation. Do you think that we don't interact with each other enough in real life, in real time, face-to-face, phone calls, hear your real person voice, see your real person face, even if it's video chat? Do we not do that enough? Do we need to do that more? Is that a lost part of our society? When it comes to love, is that one thing that's holding us back or preventing us from really finding the person that we want to be with, that real life initial meeting that used to be the only way to meet at one point in time? One point in time, the only way to meet somebody was in real life. Say, hey, how you doing? My name is Tim. What's your name? I think you look nice. I would like to take you out. Can we meet for coffee? Can we go get a drink? Can we meet for dinner? Oh, yeah, sure. That'd be nice. Then you fucking go from there. You get married, have kids, and die together because you met in real life. It's a real thing that's been going on longer than fucking social media. Meeting somebody in real life, the building and developing a relationship and love and companionship that allows you to be with them for the rest of your life has been going on for centuries. In this century, going into the second quarter of the 21st century, we act like that's not an actual thing that can happen. Meeting somebody and having a conversation that leads to more face-to-face personal interactions to build solid relationships of some sort. It don't even have to lead to lifelong marriage. It could just lead to a good friendship. We could just be fucking goddamn Marvel friends. Oh, you like Marvel? I like Marvel. And we only talk about Marvel. We go to the movies and see Marvel movies together. We binge watch fucking Marvel TV shows. We go to fucking Comic-Con. It could just be that. You won't know that unless you can know that without the real life conversations. But when you have real life conversations, meet each other in real life, the point I'm trying to make is that you don't know what you can learn about a person until you allow for those interactions. We can't even start those type of conversations on social media. So I know females not letting dudes have those conversations or those meeting in real life situations. And even though dudes want to, we scared to because we don't know what type of BS black women gonna be on just to say, how you doing, miss? I think you look nice. I would like to get to know you. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? Where you from? And can I come? Let me know. Girl, and I take you out tonight to the movies or to the park. I'll have you home before it gets dark. Let me know. Girl, and I take you out tonight. Oh, yeah. A whole song that's just talking about meeting somebody and taking them out to the movies, to the park. Respectfully, I will have you home before it gets dark because I know we just met. I don't want you to feel like you're unsafe around me, so I will have you home before it gets dark. So now that you know all that, go ahead and I take you out tonight. Shout out Luther Vandross. Was that Skinny Luther or Big Luther? I don't know. We got to be better. We got to do better. Getting to know each other in real life, being open enough to have those conversations in real life, meet each other in real life, talk to each other in real life. Maybe we can have better relationships with other human beings if we were more open to doing one thing that all of us are capable of doing is fucking talking. I'm sure that when you messaging or posting on social media, you're talking while you're doing it. You like this motherfucker here. You talking, you saying what you're typing. Why don't you just call them and say it? You thinking it while you see her, why don't you just go say it? You know why? Or she could be saying, oh, he look nice. I wish he'd come talk to me. You know why he ain't gonna come talk to you? Because he probably think he's gonna get turned down because he's so used to black women turning him down for the smallest of fucking reasons. Even though he know he's better than that. Bitch, if you only knew, I tell the bitch quick, if you only knew. If you only knew what Supa was about, child, y'all be beating them a dough. Pussy, when chicks back in the day would allow a nigga to talk to them and they knew what Supa was about, it was motherfucking pussy falling out the pocket. Here's Supa, throwing it at that nigga. Here's Supa, take this pussy, take this pussy, take that pussy. I was taking all the pussy. Thank you for this edition of Love for Supa right here on SupaENT.com. You can continue the conversation if you're listening live. You can continue the conversation on YouTube tomorrow or tonight. It'll be available on the Supa ENT YouTube channel. Where's my cursor? At SupaENT on YouTube. You can leave a comment. You can share. If you want to be a part of this conversation, a Love and Supa conversation on Wednesday, or be a part of Supa Radio in general, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 8, definitely hit me up on Instagram, SupaENT, TheSupaEent. Like, Supa, I'm trying to get on there and talk some shit with you, my niggas. And as long as I just bought a new microphone, so you can come to the Supa Studios. We can sit right here across the table. Me on my microphone, you on your microphone, and we can chop it up. We probably do instead of doing Supa Radio, we just sit down with Supa. We sit down and we just talk shit for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. We like drink champs to go for 4 hours. Everybody is more than welcome to come be a part of the media content creating aspect of who I am and what I do. All you gotta do is hit me up, and all you gotta do is be entertaining, educational. You know what I'm saying? We have something worth talking about and be entertaining while you do it. So on that note, we're gonna get back to these jams with a little bit of Dolce Do. Denial is a River right here on Supa Radio. It's a hump day edition of SupaENT.com.